Hey everybody. What's going on? A little bit busy today, but I wanted to also, as I walk to my destination, talk a little bit about coffee. So, I started drinking coffee again recently, experimenting a little bit, if you will. And this is just my experience. This is what I think about coffee. Whatever your opinion is, good luck with that. So let's start with the benefits of coffee, besides the obvious high. People, obviously, we get what we think is energy from coffee. We don't. It's not really energy, right? There are hardly any calories or nutrients in coffee, right? I'm talking about black coffee. I ran as control of an experiment as possible, putting nothing in my coffee, because coffee I was interested in, right? Not the sugar, not the milk or cream, just coffee. So, oh, watch out, goodness. So the obvious benefit is that little pick-me-up that really the only reason why people drink it, right? Yeah, it tastes good, but really, not the first time you drink it. So, does it really? It's an acquired taste. It's addictive. It is what it is, especially if you put a lot of sugar in there. Another benefit that I noticed, and I'm not too sure about this, but it seems to bring on fat burning mode quicker, stronger maybe. I don't know, maybe it speeds up your metabolism or something. I'm sure it does, right? And whatever little carbs I might still have, or sugar or glycogen, might be left in my liver. After I drink coffee in the morning, it seems to help me burn through that quicker. And you know, obviously I get that little coffee high, so it's a little confusing whether it's from the fat burning mode or the coffee, but it feels like it's both, because it's very similar to how you feel when you're in fat burning mode. Your mood improves, but it's also stronger, so that's probably the caffeine. I don't know, just something I observed. Seems to also stave off hunger, coffee obviously. When I'm intermittent fasting, not that it's at all difficult to go anywhere between 18, 22, that's what I've done so far, hours of fasting. It's quite easy actually, but it does seem to take your mind off the food a little bit and makes it that much easier, it would seem. It seems to suppress hunger. And that's about it as far as the benefits that I can perceive. But, oh, the coffee buzz, when you're not putting any sugar in there, especially, be it cream or sugar, it seems a lot cleaner, and there's no nasty crash afterward. There is some withdrawal if you don't have it. Like if I'm drinking coffee for a few days and then I take it out all of a sudden one day, yeah, I'm a little bit sluggish, but that's the drawbacks, right? Those are the cons. We're still on the pros. Yeah, and the coffee buzz seems a lot cleaner, and it has to do with being in ketosis and choosing not to consume sugar. I think, you know, you don't get that, like, I suppose, insulin spike and subsequent crash by just drinking black coffee. So those are some of the benefits, and I'm sure there are others where some researchers have isolated certain coffee compounds, looked for the benefits because, you know, big coffee paid them to find the benefits, and people talk about, what is it, polyphenols or something like that, and that they're beneficial to you. Yeah, maybe they are. But did these researchers also study the negative effects? Did they look for those? I doubt it. Maybe somebody did. I'm not interested, really. But the thing with coffee, just like anything else really out there, foods, it's not just these maybe beneficial polyphenols, it's a whole bunch of different things, right? So it's not like we pull those out and consume those by themselves. We drink coffee, this product that's processed plant food, really, if you could call it food, that's full of all kinds of compounds, chemicals, some of them perhaps beneficial, many of them probably not. So as far as the cons go, you know, I had been drinking coffee, I'd say about between 16, 18 ounces or so, black coffee, every morning on an empty stomach, and it took about 3-4 days to give me, just to upset my stomach. Nothing terrible, but noticeable and not fun. And yeah, I mean, coffee does that, right? I mean, this isn't, I'm not like breaking any new ground here. We know this about coffee. It could upset your stomach. I think it destroys your stomach lining or the acids in the coffee. I'm not sure about the chemistry, but it for damn sure hurts my tummy if I drink enough of it. And if it's messing up my gut, it's not worth drinking it, you know. But that's really, and besides the withdrawal, that's really like that one drawback that makes me not want to drink it, and I don't think I'll be drinking it, not ever again, but not interested really in drinking coffee if it's going to be screwing up my gut. And I think a lot of people out there are in denial because they're addicted. Yeah, I'm judging, but that's just my opinion. We don't have to agree. I think a lot of people are in denial about coffee because they like it, they want to keep drinking it, they like some of the benefits, they turn a blind eye or are unaware of the negative impacts, or maybe they haven't noticed them because they haven't isolated coffee out of their diet the way some of us have, like what I did. And, you know, consuming it with cream and other foods, you probably are mitigating it destroying your gut. But, you know, doing that long term, probably not mitigating anything. So, I don't know. Coffee, I do understand, like my goats will eat the leaf. I don't know if they would eat the berries. Probably. I hear that they do. But when I look at coffee beans, there doesn't seem to be a bug, at least not here, that will touch them. You know, we have to process them heavily, sometimes using chemicals. Then you gotta roast it. You gotta do all kinds of stuff to coffee to, I guess, neutralize the toxins and make it palatable. It's a processed plant food full of toxins. And, you know, there's a lot of talk about some toxicity being beneficial, but I think and I'm skeptical about that theory. But I think in the case of coffee specifically, at least when it comes to me, the drawbacks outweigh the benefits. Oh, and there's another thing I just thought of. You know, it's a diuretic. It makes you urinate a lot, which means you're losing salt, electrolytes that have to be replenished. So, that can't be a good thing. Anyway, these are just my thoughts on coffee. I think a lot of people are in denial. They're defending what really is a toxic plant that we don't really need, but we do enjoy because it's addictive, it's a drug, and it's fun. So, just some thoughts. My personal experience with coffee. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to find out if people have some similar experiences or not at all. Thanks for watching.